Hello, what is
Greetings.
up? We are here with Ian DeSchepper.
Hey!
How are you, sir?
Good, man.
Fuck yeah.
Kicking it.
Hell yeah. We're just chilling here. It's just us three, you, me, and our one listener, whoever that may be.
Just the random one.
Maybe just us two. I don't
I'll
know.
probably
Maybe
watch
there's one person out there. Because if you're in here, you're not listening to the podcast.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I only did one other podcast one time, and I will never listen to it because we recorded it late at night, and I knew that I was pretty fucked up. It was pretty bad.
On alcohol?
Yeah.
Well, that'd probably be great.
Yeah. I'm sure it was definitely not embarrassing.
Podcasts are just like fucking putting it all out there.
Right.
Say anything, fucking, and
Yeah.
if for whatever reason somewhere down the road someone's gonna be like, "Wait a minute, you said some fucked up shit
Right.
a long time ago on this podcast.
That'd be so bad.
I'm gonna ruin you now."
Hopefully nobody
Fuck
sees
them.
it though.
What are you
It
gonna
was
say?
a podcast that you would never expect me to be on.
What was it?
A hockey podcast.
Wait, was it Phil?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah. I called in, and it was me and Eric. We were talking about just talking about one of our songs, and Eric was doing the Junetopia thing, and I called in, and we were like on like a three-way call. It was pretty awesome.
Nice.
I was like, yeah, all right.
Fuck yeah.
Here I am.
Shit. That'd be fun as fuck.
Yeah. Call in.
Phil, if you're out there, I'll come on. If you need someone who knows nothing about sports
I
to
know.
talk shit on.
I know nothing about hockey, but he was like, hey, here's our song. We played our song. It was pretty awesome.
Fuck
I
yeah.
love Phil.
I have to get Phil in here.
Yeah, you should. He would come in for sure.
I have to get a bunch of people on here.
Yeah,
We're
dude.
building it up.
Yeah, Phil would come.
Hell yeah.
Phil's that dude.
So Ian dabbles a bit in some art, some music, some
I
what
do.
have you.
Right.
Hell yeah. How did you, how long have you been doing music and art?
I've been drawing for as long as I can remember and drawing characters and stuff, but I started making music when I was like, it was like right when I graduated or like right before I graduated, I got an iPad and I started making beats on GarageBand on my iPad.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So since I was 17.
It's a good way to start. Some people can make
Yeah.
some sick shit on GarageBand,
Dude,
too.
it works just fine. It works just fine. It like, in hindsight, all that stuff sounded crazy because it's all just like all these stock like sounds. You can't like create sounds or anything, which is kind of what I'm obsessed with right now. Like making all like my synth sounds or like taking samples and like making all my presets. I like setting all my stuff out, recording samples, making all the bass sounds I want, and like having that library. I like building that stuff up a lot. That's like what I'm extremely fascinated with for some reason, like making like best bass sound.
Yeah,
kicky
yeah,
basses
definitely.
and stuff. That is the shit. It's so fun. I'll just sit down there instead of making beats. I'll like go through this thing called a diggy tone, and I'll just like literally I made like 14 sounds the other night and didn't do anything, just making preset piano sounds and shit.
You said that's a piece of hardware or software?
Yeah, it's like a little like sequencer polysynth thing. It's like
Okay.
a little small little box. You just hook it up with your other stuff. It's really good with MIDI and routes all sorts of stuff.
Hell yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah, there was like some kind of plug-in for my program that I need to probably get if I could figure out what it was again. Something that you can make your own completely from scratch custom bass kicks and shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's what I need for my program.
Yeah, I do use like do you have like a bunch of like VST type stuff that you plug in when you're making beats or anything?
I use the virtual
Just-
instruments I have because there's a shit
in
ton.
Pro Tools?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's
okay.
a fuck ton, and then I can
I'm
manipulate
sure.
those as well.
Can you like buy like add-ons that are within Pro Tools that are all like little things?
Like the one I was just telling you about, that would be like a plugin I'd have to buy.
Right.
But within Pro Tools, I mean, I think they're all like third party or something like that.
Yeah,
that
because I
just
know
work
Fruity
with Pro
Loops
Tools.
has like a big library of like stuff you can just like click on and get from like third-party stuff.
Oh,
type
okay,
things.
yeah.
That's the only one I've messed around with.
Yeah, I haven't messed around with that one too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a shit ton of instruments in Pro Tools. Not as good of like drum programs or whatever.
Right.
But
I love having
if I could at
those.
least get something to make my own sounds with, that'd be great just to plug in there.
Yeah, dude. If you ever just like messing around, learning how to mess with all like the things on a synth, on like what would be on like a basic like synth program or something, is a lot of fun to kind of learn your way around. Because just being able to create like all your own custom stuff is just like gives you your own kind of vibe. Is so fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, you seem to, do you fuck mainly with like hardware and stuff, old analog stuff, or
I have one analog synth. I have a Moog. I have a Moog Sub 37, and it's like kind of like a bass leady kind of thing that I got a while back. And then I have a sampler and just like my iPad and a little digitone thing.
Hell
That's
yeah.
all I have. It's it's cost me a little bit. Credit cards are sweet. Sweetwater.com, also sweet.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So and I know you just got that organ, so
Yeah, I got that too.
doing anything with that?
Oh hell yeah! Well, it's fun to have all your. I really like having all your stuff like MIDI hooked up and just having it all play through my mixer, having everything synced up together, and then you can just jam out. I have like my guitar and bass down there. You can do whatever. Just being able to set up like a drum loop and have your synth going at the same time, because I can have my synth like hooked up to my sequencer and literally control every parameter like someone is hitting the buttons and twisting all the knobs like just on a sequencer.
Yeah.
And it is so rad to jam
yeah.
with. Like, I want to do that live so bad. And, like, just, like, I don't really rap anymore. But if I just, like, rap over, like, the beats that I'm making, it'd just be so sick. It'd be fun.
Hell yeah.
Like, live doing that stuff. I want to get super good at that. That's what I would kind of practice at.
I think years ago we played a show. I think we played there, or either I was just there. But there was some dude doing some shit like that, like
Yeah, it's fun.
mixing and looping his own shit. Like I think he was doing it like with records and shit too. And
Okay, that's hard.
I think he was using some. I mean, he had some probably other shit too, like just recording loops and whatever. But
Right.
I think he was rapping over it too. I've only seen. He was like the only person I've ever seen do
Dude,
that.
that's
Like
so
in this
cool.
day and age, you know. So
That's so cool.
I mean, if you got out there and did some shit like that, people would eat that shit up.
I hope so.
Honestly.
That's because when I make beats, I feel like whenever I'm like making something live or like making a groove, it's always like something that's like, oh yeah, like dancey kind of stuff.
Right,
And I
yeah.
think that'd be kind of fun to do.
Yeah,
like some weird,
Definitely,
like,
you gotta
dancey
unleash that into
singing.
the public, dude. Make a fucking dance party.
Yeah, that'd be fun, man.
Have some shows. Fuck
Yeah, I love it. I love making music. Ugh, I hate being sick.
Fuck. You been down with the summer cold?
Yeah, my son started preschool,
Oh no.
and
No.
yeah, and first week he brought home some sort of weird congestive thing, and we've both been sick all week.
Oh Jesus.
Mm-hmm. I hate you. Why? YMCA.
Do you normally consider yourself as someone with a good immune system?
Yeah,
It's just those little kid germs are just gonna kill you.
dude. I get sick once a year in the wintertime. I get the flu or whatever's crazy that you're throwing up from. I get that, and it's like the 24-hour thing, and that's
Yeah.
all. That's the only sickness I get every
Yeah.
year.
If anything happens to me, it's just like one day.
Yeah, dude.
If that, like maybe half a day. Or
I love vitamins. I take them all the time.
I wonder if, like, if I ever have kids someday, I wonder if my immune system's gonna be up to the challenge. I don't know. They're sneaky bastards and little kid germs.
Well, when they're all together like that, they're just a collective of dirty noses and grubby fingers and stuff.
It's even
And they're all
worse.
like peeing in the bathroom, and they have their pants sideways. I went in there, and they're just, dude, it's just like all dirty kids. There's like 30 kids, and they're all just like, ah. I can just tell they're just touching each other.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly. Just
they're all
touching
three.
everything.
They're like all my son's age, so they're just insane.
3
Yeah.
for
It's like
pre-K.
3, 4. Yeah, it's just like the getting ready for school type thing. He only goes
Yeah.
for like 2.5 hours though.
Yeah, like I did preschool. I think I was only 4. I don't know if I did anything when I was 3.
I went 3 and 4.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the call where something crazy happens.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared,
You
man.
prepared?
I guess.
You're just gonna have to accept it.
Yeah, my girlfriend's sister works there, so it's
Oh,
not
okay.
it's not totally scary.
Well, that's
So
dope.
she's there, and it's cool to have that. But that's a safe bet, I guess.
Yeah, so it's like your son's aunt.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty chill.
yeah. Direct aunt. It's pretty cool.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you said you got your iPad and shit after high school?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it as basically like a kind of an early graduating gift from my grandma. She was like, "Oh, you want this iPad?" Because I wanted to draw initially, So I like doing the digital art stuff, but kind of fell out of that. Like when I started making beats, it was
Yeah.
I was like,
One
oh,
thing
man.
took over.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, this is way more fun. It's like a whole world that I hadn't explored. But yeah, dude,
You get lost in that shit.
yeah, really can. GarageBand is fun too. It's the iPad is totally underrated for making music.
Really?
It's gotten so much better. If you get an iPad Pro today, dude, you can get like a really solid DAW. You can get all of these plugins, like any kind of like synth, samplers, drum machines. They put like old vintage kits on there, and the way you can like modulate anything and like, oh, thought I turned that off. The way you can modulate all that stuff is really cool. You can set up complete jam sessions, record entire like tracks, do everything, and like the pros can handle a lot more than you can expect.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And you can plug it into like an audio interface and use your MIDI keyboard, you know, whatever have you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. It's
dude,
so
shit like 10 years ago, this ain't even a thing.
dude,
like,
it's literally a tablet, and you can get like the big one too, which is even more crazy.
well, just a 12 inch?
Like, yeah, it's like, dude, it's like as big as the laptop screen.
Yeah, definitely.
And you just have it in your lap, and it's really powerful. It's way more than you'd expect ever. It's worth it too. But I don't know. I kind of always feel lame because I'm like, yeah, I make stuff on my iPad, but nobody gets it because dude.
Oh, so you're not very serious about it,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah,
When are you gonna
so
get yourself a real desktop?
right. You're just messing around.
Hey, man. Well, it's crazy because like 10 years ago we couldn't even do this shit, and now it's like, yeah, you can buy an
Right.
iPad and it's like it's as good as my fucking
Dude.
MacBook.
And if you like to draw, the Apple Pencil is bonkers. Dude, it's like having a real
Do you
pencil.
have the pencil?
Yeah. I for sure do.
I've watched
iPad
some
Pro,
shit
you
on
gotta
it.
get one.
It
It's
seems-
like pressure sensitive. Like
Right.
Procreate is that crazy app that everybody draws on.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, it is brushes. You can mix everything. I think that was my alarm. I think I have another alarm on. Yes,
Got
I do.
appointments? Busy man.
I
popular
just
guy?
set alarms because I forget stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I gotta get like an app. I use this app that's like schedules like all my shit because I'm always bouncing between so many different projects. I'm like, all right, I gotta schedule this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Or else it would be a fucking.
I can't tell you how
mess.
many like haircuts I've forgotten. And like so it's just like, oh, whoops.
I gave those up a while ago. Now.
Yeah.
I'm always bouncing between long hair and short hair.
Yeah, I need a haircut. I like getting it all buzzed off at once too.
Yeah.
It's nice. But yeah, dude.
Saves you some time from going the next time.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, these fucking iPads is ridiculous.
They're legit, man. I'm telling you. You can do
Like,
you
yeah,
can
you wouldn't
do
even need
video
a
editing.
computer. Like,
Right.
right?
It's handy because I kind of wish I had like a MacBook Pro to like go along with it because I could take video and you can like video edit it and you can bounce things back and forth. I think what the rumor has been that they're going to add like all the apps that you can do on the iPad and like bounce those through like Logic and stuff on the Macs. And you're going to be able to like if the apps are compatible, they're going to be able to like swing back and forth. There's like some like with the whole cloud and all that stuff, it's going to be like all one thing. You'll have like your home and you're away or whatever, and that's going to be all fluid pretty soon, I think.
So you said it would just be nice to get a MacBook for other apps that you can't.
Yeah,
just use
because
on
I've kind of like I kind of fantasized about being able to like record a little bit better. One roadblock I've been working on recently is like when I record my hardware into it, sometimes like it'll be too much for my interface. It might be an interface problem, but if I'm doing stuff and like I like turn a knob or like mess with a filter, it'll like start to crackle. It's been like doing like these weird like
and
dips,
you get the crackling
dips.
in the recording.
Yeah, it's mostly been like when I export stuff, like it sounds fine when I play it, but it's got this weird like drawback that I'm not cool with at all. It's been driving me nuts.
There must be some kind of workaround.
There has to be because it works fine when you do stuff like all directly in the iPad, but yeah, it's a good thing. There's a video editing app on there that is like second to none, dude. It's really good.
On
An iPad. Yeah, you can
it's-
do like everything.
It's
Just
not.
mess around. It's like an artist's friend.
You don't know what
best
it's called.
friend. Luma Fusion.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like $20. You can get it on your phone too, and it's like good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. People can just edit videos on their phone now too. That's what Connor's been doing, or he had been doing.
It's fun, dude.
It's crazy.
It's fun. I have like all the apps. I'm like kind of an appaholic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that stuff.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I have like just an old Samsung tablet that I use for drawing and animation and shit.
Right.
Because it has the built-in stylus, but it's just a little baby stylus, a little thin, but it works. It's pressure sensitive, so it's fine. But yeah, I've been seeing that Apple Pencil. Like, it's bigger, you know, so it's probably better to hold
like
and work with, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's kind of weird, maybe getting used to a little baby stylus and shit.
Right.
But yeah, I've been wondering if like the iPad, like if the big ol' iPad Pro, I was wondering if it can support any animation software.
It's got a couple, but I have one that I got on like a sale for like 99 cents. That was supposed to be pretty good, but nothing too wild that what I've seen. That you can like do like your little like kind of like Giphy animations on there, but nothing like awesome. I think you could probably overlay like some drawings over videos if you want to do that, like kind of like stylish, like mesh kind of thing. But nothing too crazy in animation. Probably have to have a computer.
Right. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we use like a simple animation app for our tablets that we have, the little Samsung ones.
Right.
Something called Rough Animate.
Rough Animate.
Or Rough Animator or something like that.
Sounds familiar.
It's pretty cheap, like $5 or
yeah,
something. Pretty much does the job. I mean, you can have backgrounds and everything. It's it's kind of limited, but from what I've seen, it's better than any other cheap or basic animation software I can find. Other than that, it's like more professional programs you got to get.
I think creativity is best when you have like light limitations like that. When you have like a program, you're like, oh, I can't do that, but you have to do like a workaround for like little things. That's where
makes you do some crazy shit.
Yeah, right.
Some cool shit.
Right. I love that. Just being able to just kind of have like if you had like an Electribe or something like that.
Electribe.
Yeah,
I got one.
You do?
Yeah.
What? Like
that was
old school one?
Like the blue one?
Not the sampler?
The sampler was like red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this one that's blue. It's
like the MK2 version? The one that's like really slim?
It's probably the MK1 or something or whatever. Maybe not the first one, but yeah, it might have been like the second. Yeah, it's blue.
That's cool.
I was going to bring that up, to see if you knew what that was.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, it's got the vacuum tubes and shit.
Hell yeah. Okay, so that is the older one. That's OG.
Yeah, I know they have a newer
That's super cool. Yeah, their newer ones are pretty cool, too. They're like, they have like a dual series where one is kind of got like a bunch of waveforms and like little piano sounds and like stuff that you can mess with on there and all the preloaded drum kits. The other one's a sampler. And I almost got that one, but I got a Digitact instead.
Damn. Yeah, that was the Electribe was what Mill City Mob
made all your stuff
started with. That like our first old shit that probably no one's heard.
Right.
Our old first shit we made all on there and everything. And well, I guess our last album had one of the songs was made on there as well. That thing was fun.
Working and stuff like that is the best.
It's
so fun.
I really like awesome pieces of hardware like that because that one's super like intuitive and everything.
Oh, it's the workflow of those type of sequencers are my favorite. That's like my favorite type of stuff.
Yeah,
that's like what my Digitact is. It's basically a Swedish Electribe. Nice. Is essentially what it is, except it's the straight up sampler, and you can record whatever. I could like plug my phone into it and like take a sample of it, and you can like see the waveform as it records, and you can like chop it up in like really cool ways, and it's just like that, and it's got like the 16 pads on it. It's very similar.
Nice.
Very similar.
Who makes that?
Electron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because Korg makes the Electribe, and I got this other thing from Korg. It's micro sampler. It's a little tiny keyboard.
Oh, the micro Korg?
Not the micro Korg.
Not the one with the gooseneck mic?
This one I could also have a gooseneck mic,
sweet.
But it's different. It's not the micro Korg, but it's called the micro sampler.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
Yeah,
you can just be like,
kind of,
hey,
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah, dude. So you can
awesome.
transpose or whatever to like all the keys. So any sound like
that is so rad.
Yeah, that thing is kind of cool.
Yeah, you still have that?
I have that too.
You have the Electribe too?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
You ever plug it into like your laptop or anything? Just like
no,
track
a
anything?
long time ago, I was trying to figure out how to. I seen some people online were doing some shit to where like they would have like their bass or something hooked up through the elect drive into their computer and all this crazy shit. I wanted to do something like that, but I never got around to it.
Right, dude, you should. I'm pretty. That's kind of what I dabble in.
Yeah,
dude, you should just bring it over and we can set it with the other things and just get a couple MIDI chords and you can just hook everything up together.
Fuck yeah,
it'd be sweet.
That'd
dude.
be great.
It'd be so fun.
Yeah, I've been considering just like maybe buying that old red sampler one.
Yeah,
version. But then again,
fun.
I was like, well, I was fucking with my DAW a lot. I guess
Right.
I should just get more into that.
Yeah,
but I love that old hardware shit.
me too.
That was super
expensive.
fun back in the day, making those beats and shit. Like,
dude, those old tube ones are gonna be vintage one day.
That's what I'm saying.
Hold on to that.
That's why I'm
that
thinking
thing is
like
going to be vintage one day.
and mine's mint condition, of course.
Exactly.
It's
exactly.
like that's why I'm
You
really
have
thinking
to.
about getting the red one because
Yeah.
it'd just be nice, kind of cool to have in the setup.
You could find the other old vintage one too.
I
and
browsed
just
them on
keep
eBay and
it-
shit. I
oh,
just,
yeah. They're gonna go up. They'll hit up one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like all that. I have a Moog synth that I don't think is ever going to be vintage because I think it's kind of like a run of the mill, like kind of standardy one. It's not like a classic like modular synth, crazy synth. It's just kind of like a thing. But man, those like the old school like mini Moog, like it's like a classic synth. You'd know it if you saw it. Like it's got all these like little switches all over it, dude. That thing, the classic version of it, is thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Just all those things are just like.
What year is yours?
Mine, the one I got just came out 2 years ago, and then came out with like a limited run. And then they have one that has a bunch of outputs that you can hook up to like do modular, weird like control other parameters with other pieces of gear kind of thing. But I just have like the standard one. It's called the Subsequent 37. It's just like a keyboard. It's like a mono bass kind of thing. It's really sick.
How old are the vintage ones that are like worth shit now?
Like 60s, 70s.
and shit.
Moog has been
Real
around
old, yeah.
Moog has
You
been
can't go
around
back
for a while.
much further than the 60s.
Yeah, that's when all that stuff started happening. They started making all these old well, I guess they had like the weird like super crazy synths that you can see like that are like they look like panels in like a science lab and like a science fiction thing or like like a CRTV kind of like little tube TV and it's got like a waveform.
I've seen that
it.
shit when Pink Floyd was talking about how they started with fucking around with electronics
dude,
and shit.
I love that stuff.
Fucking crazy.
Right. That stuff is so fun. I would love to mess with one of those. There's one called the Centauri, which is like a really old keyboard, and it looks like an old keyboard monitor or like an old computer monitor, just like plopped onto a thing with like a keyboard on it, and it's like really weird. It
sounds familiar.
Yeah,
like
it looks
the name too.
Yeah, it's like you're playing like Pong.
Yeah.
On like yeah, it's so weird, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe that we can do all this shit with the tablets now.
Mm-hmm.
And like 10 years ago, it was just like some bullshit. Like we didn't even have them. Like I think they had like, you know, like professional grade tablets and shit for a long time, probably for professionals. And shit. But dude, wasn't like the iPad like the first, commercial like kind of consumer grade like tablet or something?
As far as I remember,
they came out with that like.
There's probably like a Samsung or something first.
Maybe.
That was like one of like the littler ones.
Not that I remember though, because dude, I remember they came out with like the iPad in like 2010 or something.
We were in high school for sure.
I might have been out by then, cause.
Yeah, you're a grade above me, right? I'm 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got out a little early too, but.
You got a little early.
I can't remember if I was still in high school or not, but dude, fucking. When they first came out with the iPad, I thought it was a joke.
Dude.
I thought it was like, this ain't real.
Right.
Like, what is this thing? A
That was
giant
so cool.
screen now?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, oh, these are great. Fucking Christ. I'm just an idiot.
Yeah, the second generation one that I still have at my house, I smashed it though by accident. Like I dropped it on like I was holding it like this, like rapping into it. We were passing, we were like freestyling.
Oh no.
And I dropped it face down on a fireplace, like on a brick, like and just crumbled it. And it still works. But then I tried to open it like a year ago and I forgot what my password was and I locked myself out of it forever. So all my old like original beats were on there and they're gone forever.
Can't you unlock it?
I don't know if anybody knows
Or even fix
how to
it. There is a
jailbreak it.
place near where I worked, it's like a Mac store that fixes old Mac products and shit.
It's old. It's like second generation iPad.
They sell like old refurbished Mac products and shit. So
that'd
they
be
might
so
be able to
cool.
help you out.
It's like so fat. It's like so weird because the iPad Pros are like slim and beautiful, and it's so like thick. It's like twice as thick as this. It's
Yeah,
like
it's
a lid
crazy.
of a top. Yeah, it's
crazy.
weird, dude. It's weird to see how far they've come so fast.
Seriously, like, yeah, same with any electronic, basically, especially computers. Like,
Yeah.
my first laptop was like fucking a good inch thick
Oh yeah.
for sure. It had like double USB stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
Like, now they're like, it's just so thin, we can't even give you a DVD drive anymore.
You have to have a case. You have a case for it because it's so thin. You'll break it in half.
Right.
Yeah. Lexi just got a.
Don't hold it with both hands or you might just fucking snap.
You could snap a MacBook Air in half.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
paper
fucking
thin.
Air. Like, that shit's thin as fuck.
It's so light.
I thought this shit was thin. It's still thin to me. I still think it's pretty
It's
thin. But if I
incredible.
got a new one, it would be like fucking give me paper cuts and shit.
It's incredibly thin. Is that a Pro or is that like just
It's
a regular?
Pro, yeah.
Yeah.
And now that's old.
MacBook Pro a couple years back.
Fucking more than that. Like,
Really?
Probably this is like late 2013.
Oh man.
It's like, dude, nowadays it'd be crazy.
I
Like,
know, that's the thing.
so far behind. Like I got my smartphone or whatever. Like, I've had for I probably bought it in like 2016. And before that, dude, I was carrying around like a fucking fossil. Like,
Oh yeah, me too.
my phone was like from 2010.
Yep.
Well, it was a nice phone in 2010. But dude, by 2016, that was fucking garbage.
Right.
It was running like Android 2 and they're on like Android 6 or something.
Oof. I was rocking a flip phone before this for a little bit.
It might have
'cause I
been-
broke my old phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a old school, like, this is new. I got this last year. And
Yeah.
there's already like 2 models above it. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Like,
Yeah. Like, I wanted to get a MacBook Pro. I was thinking about it eventually. But dude, it's like
you have to fucking mortgage your house. And
right, they're expensive. They're like $2,000 for like a solid, like, and that's starting price to get up in your memory and like up your storage and stuff.
Really?
Dude, you have
That's
to,
even
you have
more
to,
than
like,
what I paid, dude.
You have to like click on little things and the price just goes up. The
Oh,
little
yeah?
tabs and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, God, I can't even.
Literally for a MacBook Pro. Like,
Dude, it's a new MacBook Pro. I was just looking at it like a couple days ago. It's like $2,200, something like that. Yeah, that's starting.
that's like
that's
a
the two
grand
starting.
more than like what mine was decent. It had the higher storage, which was still shit.
Right, right. Especially
It was
for
like
13.
It came with like 240 gig. Like, fuck off with that.
Yeah,
like
that's what
and
my iPad has.
It's like a Retina display and all that. And
Oh,
all
yeah,
that, all
that's
that
solid,
fancy
beautiful.
shit that was kind of like new back then. And I think it's top of the line for 2013
For sure.
And I think back then I only paid under 1,500. Maybe like 13 or
Oh my God.
give or take.
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's fine. That's like how much an iPad
That's
Pro
still
is.
a lot.
Right, right. It's still a lot of money, but like
You go out and buy a laptop for like a few $100 for like some decent PC.
I know.
But
Why are we obsessed with Mac?
oh, dude, it's so good. I don't care what
It's too good.
any of these haters want to say.
I know. They just make
I
things
mean,
easy to manage.
Dude, I use fucking Android phones. I love Android phones.
Same.
But dude, I gotta get a Mac computer because
Right.
doing all this high fucking processing shit, fucking doing like DAWs,
Easy.
like fucking video editors and shit, dude.
It's so artsy. The Mac is so like, ooh yeah.
I like it. It's sleek.
Do your little
It's all
artsy,
fancy.
It's like
Yeah,
pop it open. You got the little apple on the back. You put
It's
a sticker
clean.
around it. It looks all cool.
it's fucking clean looking.
Yeah, dude.
Like the fucking PC.
it,
The
these
dude, the
bastards.
main thing for the PCs is I'm just not 100% not trying to fuck around with antivirus, this or that.
Dude, that's why it comes all baked in.
Exactly.
It's beautiful. It's so easy when you're an idiot like me. Like, I don't know shit about all that stuff. I go in, like, my computers have died just not having the right thing or updating,
Yeah.
keeping up with it, not auto-updating. Or then they get so old that all that stuff starts to slog your computer down, then you have a piece of crap computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what sucks about, like, when you update. Like, there could be a day where, I'm sure it might have already happened, where your operating system is just, like, it's going to be too much for what you have, and your computer's just going to be like, oh, we can't handle things very well
Yeah.
anymore. Go buy another one.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Fucking sucks.
Yeah, I've been updating. Like, I have the latest whatever.
Yeah.
So, no
The new one's going to
problems.
be coming
Yeah.
out. It's that year cycle right now. It's they start rolling stuff out in fall. They're gonna have a big conference this weekend. I'm gonna tell you a lot of things about the Apple future.
Ooh. Ooh. It's getting crazy now. Like, it doesn't even have like the fucking shit at the top, you know? It's like a touch fucking whatever the fuck, you know?
Oh yeah, it's all weird.
Yeah. It's so fucking crazy. And this shit's like almost 6 years old. I'm like, this is great. Top of the line. Like some new shit. Man. Fucking blow my mind. Yeah, so like I had my old piece of shit phone. Getting this thing was like, I felt like someone in the future. I was like, because I was so far behind this shit. I was like, God damn.
Curved edges.
Oh, what?
This is the curved edge one. It's so weird. When you touch it, it's like, whoa. It's like, yeah, but then you drop it and it shatters. That's why I got this crazy case on it.
Dude, like, I can't believe it. This shit's like so much more powerful. Like, fucking,
than
like
anything.
Seems like it's like 50 years ahead of my old phone.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
It's the best.
Yeah, goddamn.
I love technology.
It's some good shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there can be pros and cons.
Right.
But mostly pros, maybe.
I think pros. I embrace
how
it.
You look at it.
I embrace it for sure.
I mean, as far as hardware, computers, phones, yeah, it's all great.
Oh yeah.
Other aspects of things,
yeah.
depending who you talk to, it might be like, I don't know.
I can't imagine having to work on a computer like all day long, and then like having what you like to do be based on a computer and just be like on the computer all day long and like having to do a desk job and stare at screens and help people and then go home and you're like, ooh, I want to make music on my computer.
Oh god, dude, that's why I'm thankful I don't work on computers at my job.
I hate working in a shop, but it's okay because I'm like, oh yeah, I can stare at a screen now that I'm
not killing my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, like it's not good for you either. If like you have one of those kind of jobs, like you're sitting in a cubicle. That shit's just so bad. Like,
a bunch of my buddies have recently rolled into that kind of lifestyle. It's nice though, pays well.
It seems nice. Well, I would definitely have like a stand-up desk and shit. It's like, dude, this is not even good for you, man.
Right.
Just you're not even supposed to sit down all day. That sucks. Like you want them exercise balls to sit on or something or whatever.
Start bouncing around.
Yeah, like I could not do that shit. I would be like, oh, this is gonna kill me. Fucking kill me. But yeah, because on my days off. Yeah, if I have projects to work on, it's like, Christ, I'm just on my computer fucking hours. Fucking hours.
Oh, hours.
Like this
can't
be good. I got the like the blue light filters on my shits now. On like the screens and everything.
Really?
I think I noticed I was kind of getting headaches.
Oh yeah. I do too.
And I put on the filters and no problems.
That's cool.
So I was like, oh,
really?
Word. It works.
I've always wanted to try those like HD gamer goggles. Like, you ever see those yellow goggles?
I've seen
you like play video games. It doesn't hurt your eyes.
Yeah, I've seen
play WoW.
Like actual goggles or
they're like they kind of look like shooting range glasses, but they're like
they
like wrap around. And
I've seen ones that look kind of. I've seen different styles of just like normal glasses or something that look like yours or whatever. Yeah. Huh.
This would be cool to wear.
Yeah. I've heard people saying, "Oh, it's bullshit. It doesn't work." I was like,
probably doesn't.
I don't know. I mean, if it filters the blue light,
right?
I was gonna get.
Is that what hurts us?
I guess. I mean, it definitely fucks with your sleep cycle.
Oh yeah.
If
you're not supposed to look at your phone before you go to sleep.
Yeah, like if you're up late, it's because all that light, your brain thinks it's daytime.
Yeah.
So it's like hard to get to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I just have them on all the time, unless I need to like turn it off because I'm working with color or something with like art or whatever. But, I think it's better just because I noticed a decrease in like some headaches.
That's good.
I was like, okay.
I just take ibuprofen.
I don't really get headaches. If I get a headache, usually it's because I'm like too hungry,
right,
or something. My body's trying to kill itself, or I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know. It works. Yeah, I was gonna get the glasses, but I was like, well, I guess I can just get the apps. Why am I gonna buy glasses when I can just get some free apps?
Yeah.
And the apps work. So I was like, all right, fine. And I guess
cool.
it's like, I mean, I'm not a glasses guy anyway, so I don't know if I would not like wearing glasses.
Yeah, it's something to get used to. Like when I these are like a new pair that I get the same glasses like every single time I go.
Yeah,
I go to the same place and they still carry my frame. So I've gotten this pair twice, and the one before it looked almost identical to this, but it's just slightly rounder or like different. But I just go and get these glasses, and the last time the person like tightened them so hard on my head, and I wore them for like a week, and it was, oh man, it was unbearable. I had it was like behind my ear, and it was completely raw.
Ugh.
So I went in and fixed them one time, and I thought it was better, but my ear was so raw that I couldn't tell. And I went in and got them fixed again, and it still hurt on the other side. Then it was crazy. It's such a pain because you have to like get them so right. But
Yeah, like I've seen people where it leaves a goddamn mark on their face.
oh yeah,
That's not supposed to happen.
no,
right? Yeah,
no,
it's supposed to.
that gives you headaches for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
On your temples right there,
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Oh, it hurts.
Even like marks here and shit.
Oh, I get that anyways. But oh yeah. Glasses.
I worked with this dude. His glasses were like apparently so old or something, like they're metal frames or whatever.
Right.
He was like tinting his skin green
Oh.
from like just fucking wearing away or whatever.
Damn.
Like,
Yeah, that's weird.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's an allergy kind of. Like a metal allergy
Oh.
when that stuff rubs off and it
Yeah.
starts to get to your skin.
Uh,
Yeah, like I've seen
Knocks, like-
people get sensitive to like jewelry and stuff like that, and it'll like start to touch your skin and get all gross.
little do they know it knocks 10 years off your life.
Yeah.
But
It actually goes into your blood and kills you quicker.
yeah. Well, you won't have to suffer for much longer. You just
Right.
be real quick.
Kidney stones.
Fuck that. Man, fucking getting older and shit. I'm a little paranoid about needing glasses someday.
Yeah,
Because honestly, doing a lot of work with screens and shit, I know it's
gonna
coming,
happen.
and I'm pissed already. Like, dude, I'm not having that.
Ooh.
I'm not a glasses guy. I just
Contacts. I don't like to touch my eye. That's why I wear glasses.
I figured if I need glasses, I'll do contacts. But then I'm still like pissed. I'm like, fuck this.
Right.
I really just want to like skip it all and be like, just laser my eyes right now.
You could.
I will. I probably will. I'm so like impatient with like, I just don't want to deal with
Yeah.
shit I gotta buy too. Like, I
Yeah.
don't even care how expensive the
It's
laser is. I'm just
rough.
like fucking. I'm not paying for. Oh no, my glasses broke. Like
They're expensive.
you got a lot of backups and shit. Or
I have
at least one pair.
This
Yeah.
pair right here, and I have a pair of shades.
Ugh.
I got some prescription sunglasses.
What are you gonna
They're
do
pretty
if they
hardcore.
break?
They've almost broken like 20 times. My son will like dive bomb me.
Oh,
and, like,
no.
elbow
Yeah, that's
drop
the
me
other
in
thing.
the
You
face
have-
and be like,
You have a kid? No way.
smash him into my face.
No fucking dude.
I should have another pair.
As a father, you should have 5. Fucking
I really
Christ.
should.
Little kids.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna just.
He does not care. You can't tell him. I've told him like 400 times. He's like, hey man, I got glasses. You can't just grab them and squeeze them.
You really gotta
rip them off my face and like try to like
You
bend them
gotta
and stuff.
make it clear to him the consequences. Be like, look, if Daddy can't see, I can't take care of you, and you might die.
He'll just be like,
Mom's at work. If I-
dude, it's getting bad. I go to that discount place, even like America's Best. It's like they probably don't even give me the right prescription, but I can see. But you go in there and it's like a really like chintzy, very like quick eye exam. Like they somehow have my records from when I was a kid when I went to the actual doctor, and they're just like, here, do you have glaucoma? And then you go in and then they're like, better, worse, and they give you a new prescription, and you go in. And last time I went in, I thought they messed me up because I was like, whoa, it was like a magnifying glass. I'm used to it now, but it was like really weird. They were like it was like almost like fisheye lenses, and I drove home and I was like, whoa, this is tripping me out. I just dealt with it.
From the outside, did your eyes look huge?
Yeah, probably for a little bit. They're like fine now, but they probably messed up my eyes.
Yeah, that's the other thing is because the more you wear glasses, it's gonna make your eyes even
They get
weaker.
worse.
Or
They get
whatever.
worse.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not having that shit.
Yeah, dude, it's that.
Fuck that.
When people don't wear glasses, I feel like their eyes just stay fine. Like they're like, yeah, my vision's kind of like meh. But
That's what I'm gonna do.
that's what you
Like,
should
I'm
do.
fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Even if I get the laser shit, it's like I correct it. No, I'm really good. Then it's like maybe you're 40 now. It's worse. Like,
You'll notice when you start having to, like, my mom is 50 and she's so stubborn and will not get glasses. She finally has like a pair of like readers, but she'll for the longest time, for literally like a span of like 10 years, she'll like look at stuff and she'll like, if you like give her something to read, she'll be like look at it like super far away. Like I was like, oh man, you need glasses really bad. If you get to that point, you should probably
so she's farsighted. Yeah.
yeah.
It's either farsighted or nearsighted,
Yeah.
really. But dude, I swear, like, I mean, I can see super good, but I don't think they're as good as they were when I was younger. And I think it's like fucking TVs or something.
All that stuff cannot be good for
Well,
us.
because what it is, like, I can still see, like, clear as fuck, like, super far away.
Right.
And clear as fuck, super close. But if something's, like, in the middle ground, like, not super far away, not super close, I'm like,
Weird. That's weird.
I think it's like TVs, because I've always recalled it's like that's the distance at what a TV was at.
You have like a weird band of distance.
I can see super good far away and super good up close. And I can
That's
still
cool.
see good like normally, but it's like I can tell these fucking piece of shit eyeballs are just.
Yeah, if you have to do like a snap focus and it's like weird. Yeah, it's
I can
not good.
like certain times I know I have to like squint or like look really hard.
Yeah.
Concentrate.
That was my problem in school.
I'm so pissed.
Oh yeah, that's the worst.
I've always had perfect eyesight. You don't get it, Ian. I was perfect. I was perfect. No.
Oh yeah,
That's why I'm just gonna get the laser shit because I don't have time for this. I'm too pissed.
It's just gonna get. I think the LASIK and stuff is just gonna get better and cheaper.
Yeah, and better and cheaper.
Especially if you get insurance.
Yeah, and
they're just gonna be like,
yeah,
and like be able to fix your eye. It's probably already way better than we even understand right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just like, oh yeah, yeah, it's great. They just beam it in your eye. You look this way, and they go, and then it's over.
Yeah, it's probably way better than even 5 years ago.
My old boss had it done. I didn't even see him. I didn't see him for like a week, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm great." It's
Yeah.
like I still get a little blurry for a second, but it's like it's over.
Yeah, so I'm down to like wait it out till it gets even
Dude, I
better
would-
and even cheaper. So.
Have a little steady job. Get
Yeah.
a little something, a little cash in your pocket. You know? I wish I had vision insurance because I would have way better
Yeah.
eye care in general. I only have health and dental. Yeah, no vision.
Can't trade one out for
Whack.
the other. Be like, I don't care about my teeth. Can I just?
Nope. They like cross it out on the form. They're like, no, you can't have vision. No.
Oh, you got glasses, huh? Hope they're
Yeah.
fucking good, because you ain't getting shit.
You're right. I work in a metal shop, and like, dude, I got a paper thin, like just as big as the tip of a pencil, maybe a little wider, of metal on my pupil. Like I could see it on Friday.
No.
This week on Friday. No. It was on my lens and I could see it, and it was like making my vision look like blurry, and it was on there for like an hour and a half, and I was trying to blink it out, and I was like, dude, this is gonna mess up my eye. This is gonna mess up my eye. It was freaking me out. And you could see it. I could look in, I could see it. It was just like a chip of just shiny metal right over my pupil. And it drove me crazy, and I went to the eye wash thing, and I was like smashing it in my face trying to get it out of there, and it was just like stuck on the film of my eye.
Yeah, it's just glued.
And I went to the bathroom, and I went I like winked, and it just went away.
Huh.
Just after like an hour and a half, and I was like, oh,
Holy shit.
yeah, it was really scary, dude.
Yeah, fucking Christ.
I didn't like it. It really hurt. It like scratched up my eye and kind of was irritated all day.
Oh no.
Yeah. Probably messed me up. I probably got like a piece of metal like in the back of my retina. It's gonna mess with my eyeball.
Next time you go for your eyes in, like, whoa, you're like way worse.
You're deflecting our rays in your eyes with your
Jesus
shiny
Christ.
metal. Yeah.
Dude, my mom had such bad eyesight
Really?
that she got LASIK and still has to wear glasses.
Whoa.
Just way less
way less
thick and
glasses.
shit, like like way less of a prescription or whatever.
Whoa.
So that's how bad her eyes are. Fucking blind. That's the other thing.
That's
Like
scary.
I've always felt gifted because both my parents have horrible eyesight. And I'm just
Really?
like, fuck you guys.
Dude,
I
when
can see great.
that's so cool. Yeah, that's really lucky.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to talk about my eyesight.
Somebody called me Four Eyes once and actually meant it.
Like trying to actually.
Yeah, I was like, what
fucking-
I like my face.
Bet
with
you feel
glasses
bad now, huh?
Yeah,
Why?
it does suck when you break them though. I've broken them on like a trampoline before, like when we were hanging out at David's one time.
I mean, it's not that bad if you can manage without your glasses, but for some people that are hella blind, are you super blind? Or?
I'm not the blindest, but like if I take my glasses off, like I have a good like arm distance ish bubble where like I can see up close perfect. But if I'm looking at anything far away, I could not drive.
Yeah, I
without
was
my
gonna say you
glasses
couldn't
at all.
drive, so-
Zero. No way. No way.
That sucks.
It's so bad.
I'd have to have a backup pair. I'd be so
Incredibly blurry.
paranoid.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
I just wear my shades.
Fuck.
Just wear my shades if they break.
Yeah.
Just walk around with shades on.
What if it happens at night?
Like a punk.
Oh no.
That's fine.
It's all right.
I wear my shades at night.
Hell yeah. Only the cool kids do.
Yeah, dude. I want to spray paint some shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Getting in
fun.
the mood.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, so you've been doing a lot of digital art. Yeah, you do much traditional, not
No.
digital?
The last time I did a drawing, I just was messing around with some markers. That was like a little while ago, but I haven't drawn on paper in forever. I used to, dude, I was hardcore into it, like paint, draw all the time. But no, I really like the digital stuff because you can like get super into there, like with your colors and stuff.
So much you can do.
Oh yeah, it's way better.
And it's good for someone like me who sucks. It's just way easy to erase.
Oh yeah, undo
yeah.
button. That's what I like it for that.
And layers,
kind of
dude.
stuff.
Layers
Layers
that's
is
the best.
underrated.
It's so underrated.
Layers is so underrated.
You're still drawing with one layer, bro?
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to quick sketch like one layer stuff, but
Right.
there's this app that I'm trying to learn. This company that's kind of like a new like Photoshop competitor. They go under the name Affinity.
Affinity?
Yeah, Affinity.
Okay, I've seen that, I think.
But their company is like named something with an S, like Serena or like something like Serif, something weird like that.
Yeah, okay.
But they have this line of Infinity, like they're basically gonna have like a suite now where they have like a photo editor, which is like Photoshop, and it's like really good. And it's not a subscription; it's like a one-time payment, and it's like $20 on an iPad. I think it's probably like $100 on the computer or something.
Now, do you get any updates?
Yeah, they update it, and it's crazy, and it's like just like Photoshop.
Like unlimited updates forever? Or?
Oh yeah, you buy it once, and it's there.
Nice.
Like they have their suite. I don't know what they'll do down the line, but they just made this one Illustrator, which is like a vector drawing program. It is people online. If you ever like search Affinity Designer is what it's called, not Illustrator. Oh, like dude, people are drawing like crazy vector stuff, and it is cool. It is so cool.
Adobe's got some competition.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you like the subscription, I like the Adobe stuff, but
I love Adobe,
yeah,
even though they're assholes.
right. You have to pay for like a lot of stuff for that kind of updates and like subscription models. You have to pay like, I think Adobe's like $100 a year, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you wish.
Like, is it more?
You wish.
Is it more?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Well, I've looked at some of their prices for individual shit. It might say like, I can't remember if it was like, give or take like $30 a month for like Pro Tools and shit.
What?
It was like something like 20, 30 or something. But if you get the Creative Cloud, where you basically get all their apps,
Right.
it's like way cheaper than that, but it's still way more than $100. I just paid my membership.
Oh.
It's like, dude,
It hurts.
Like,
It hurts.
You're looking at like $600
Oh,
a year
ouch!
plus tax. Like
With plus tax.
30 or
How are they taxing on the computer? What?
Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
630.
Do you pay? So is Pro Tools a one-time pay?
Yeah.
How much is Pro Tools?
Pro
That-
Tools is up there
yeah.
too. I can't.
Dude,
It was, yeah, again, it was like years ago.
Right.
I'm thinking of another software that was like $1,000. That's not Pro Tools. Pro Tools might have been like, I'm probably totally wrong. I don't know if it was like half that, like 500, or even it could have been less. I can't even remember anymore.
Dude, that's kind of why I'm scared to get into that realm.
I can't even remember. It could be cheaper. I remember because or no, yeah, I can't remember. It might have been 500 or less. Who knows? I have no idea.
That's a lot
Cannot
of money
remember.
either
But
way.
yeah, Avid or whatever who does Pro Tools. I was thinking of they have a industry standard super professional video editor. That's like 1,000. It's like Jesus Christ.
That's why I'm so scared to
I
get
paid
into
like
the computer realm.
I
dude.
paid like 300 for my video editing shit.
That's
Which
pretty
is
good.
like it was 200 and then $50 each for 2 other plugins that are really good with it. So
That's cool.
it's really nice. That's the Apple their shit, Final Cut Pro
Right.
and Compressor and Motion, which is they're great. But I got Adobe too, so I got the Creative Cloud, the memberships, you get all the apps.
Right.
So it's like if you're gonna get like, dude, if you even want like 2 Adobe apps, it's like already cheaper just to buy them all. Like, because like I said, if Photoshop is like $20-$30 a month, it's like that's gonna be more than like if you had 2 apps per month, that's like already $600 a year or whatever. So it is worth it. I mean, if you look at it that way,
if you use it,
yeah. I mean, if you use it, I think it's good for. Yeah, if you can afford it, it's great.
yeah.
Or even if you have like a, I don't know, if you had like a business and had like a team of people, you can have like a team account. I think.
You
But I think that only
probably
works-
get so many downloads on your one. Like, I don't know. You probably have it on like multiple devices, like certain amount. Like,
Oh yeah, like
know,
with
like-
mine, I can get it on like a couple devices. So
right.
I just use it on my laptop, and I'm just gonna wait until I have. Once I can upgrade to a desktop as well, I'll have it on there. So that'll be great too. Everything costs so much fucking money.
Ridiculous
Like,
amounts of money.
Ridiculous amounts of money. Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Because if I get a computer, I'm trying to figure out what DAW I would want to use. Because isn't the Mac standard Logic, which is like GarageBand-ish?
think
Isn't that what
that's
they
the-
call like GarageBand now? Logic?
Really?
Isn't that
I
what
don't
that
know.
is?
I thought
It looks the same.
Apple does have
Yeah.
audio thing. Was it? I think it might be Logic. I think it's two separate things.
I think that's what it is. But yeah, it looks very
Do they still
similar
do
to
GarageBand, or did they?
They do it on the iPad.
Okay.
At least.
Yeah, I didn't know if I thought I had heard something about them canceling GarageBand, but no, I think it's still around. So
It might be canceled on the computer because they've kind of made it GarageBand like a they really expanded it on the iPad front. I try to stay away from it because it's pretty limited, and I kind of get everything in there. But if I want to do something quick, I know how to use it so quickly and everything. I know where everything is. But it's like the most limited one you can get like on an iPad.
or maybe if they made it a lot better, maybe they make you pay for it now or something.
That would be cool. I would do that because if they like upgraded it to be more like Logic-y or like something, I'd totally pay for it.
I mean,
'Cause
I
I
don't know
like
if you
it.
want to do like Fruity Loops or Ableton or.
I know Fruity Loops a little
Logic.
bit.
I have also with Adobe. I have a audio software as well.
Really?
Adobe. I want to say. I think it's Adobe Audition.
Audition.
I think that's what it's called. I think that's their audio software. I haven't used it yet. I was gonna fuck around with it, but I'm not used to their interface, so I'm too stupid to understand it yet. I have to
Weird.
look at me some tutorials, but I know a lot of people use that for podcasting and shit too. I don't know how well it would compare to like what I do with Pro Tools. Pro Tools is probably better because I get my plugins and shit.
Oh yeah, and then you
I'm
can
sure you can get plugins with
mess with all the
Adobe's,
crazy
but
sound I'm probably gonna be
but
putting
yeah.
out on this thing.
it's all right.
I can't sit in one way very long.
If we have any listeners, they're gonna have to fucking deal with it. We're in the early stages here, all right? We're trying our best.
Yeah.
Just please, just
Fuck off.
fuck 'em. I'm over here clinking my water bottles all the time. It's fine.
What's the other
I'm
one?
sorry, we make noise, okay?
Dude, like a lot of my Drippy Faucet recordings, I did when Quentin was a baby. And I would like wrap around Quentin, and I would just like be doing something, and he'd be in the other room or like close adjacent, and you'll be hearing me like, "Wah!" He'll be like saying something. There's like a bunch, like one of my best recordings has him in it like 3 times, where he was just like in the other room, and you can just hear him so well in my old house or my apartment even. It's just weird.
That's kind of awesome, though.
Yeah,
It's
there's
kinda-
Easter eggs for the non-listeners that I have.
Yeah. And well, yeah, that's kind of
Maybe
cool, though.
deep
It's like,
dive.
man, those samples are crazy. What is that in the background?
It's like, sounds
But,
like a ghost.
It's kind of cool if you think about like maybe like in 20 years when your kid's like older, if you
Yeah.
still have those recordings around, be like, hey, that's fucking you.
Yeah, I've recorded him a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes doing that stuff. He has a little drum kit in the basement that he jams out on pretty hard. He smashes them and hits
Yeah.
them really. They're gonna be broken in a year, but
Have to upgrade.
yeah, he likes it.
Yeah, do you try and get your son to
Yeah,
kind of get him into some art or music or see what he
Yeah.
likes?
I mean, he's still really young. He likes to draw a lot. He's actually pretty good at like drawing people. For being a 3-year-old, he has like He has like the head. He kind of makes like singular head people. He doesn't make the body all the time. Sometimes he does. But dude, he'll do like the nose, mouth, eyes, eyebrows, pupils, hair. I was like, whoa! Like sometimes he'll
Pupils.
Sometimes he'll snap.
Yeah,
I'm like, whoa, this is really strange. Or he'll draw something and he'll be like, oh, it's a tree. And I'm like, yeah, it is. It's like, holy smokes, man.
Hell
But
yeah.
then he likes banging around on the drums and he has fun. But other times he'll be like, oh, it's too loud. He gets really sensitive to it. Like he'll get in his like
to
manic,
his own noise.
yeah, he'll get in like a manic mode and he'll be like, yeah, I'm doing it. Or then if I start doing something, he'll like freak out and get like, be like, it's too loud. But he likes guitar too.
Nice.
He likes sitting around with the guitar. I let him strum it and stuff. He likes that a lot. I think for his Christmas, I'm gonna get him like a little ukulele thing or something, some little small little kid's guitar.
Hell yeah.
I think he'll jam out on that.
Maybe we got a little prodigy on our hand.
That'd be cool.
We'll find out.
I did that stuff when I was a kid, but I kind of fell out of guitar for some reason. I wish I never did. My grandpa was giving me lessons when I was 9 and 10.
Is that when you first started with music?
Yeah. I wish I would not have stopped playing guitar because he'd be so good right now.
I think when I was really, really young, my grandma got me an acoustic guitar, which I had for like forever. And then, I didn't really mess with it too crazy. Then when I got a little bit older, I was still really young. I remember I was starting to get into it. I was like, I got an electric guitar, and I was taking like some lessons.
Yeah.
I was just taking like some like a video or something, like some video lessons or something,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, I remember being a little bitch about it, like my fingers hurt. But
Yeah.
I got over that eventually later on once I picked it up maybe a year or two later. I kind of got into it and shit.
Calluses go bad quick.
Yeah.
They do. You get them really fast. If you play consistently for like a week, you're fine.
Yeah, I remember being a bitch about it. I was like, I don't know. But then I picked it up a little bit later on.
Yeah.
And also I started playing bass too. I was like, this is fun.
Bass
And
is
so
fun.
Then I got back into guitar also. So, and I used to play drums and all that shit. I used to play drums like fairly decent, I guess. But
I was in that band one time.
Huh?
I was in a band one time and I played drums.
What was it?
The Exit Onlys.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah! I totally forgot.
Yeah.
I totally remember.
At one point in time.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be okay on drums, and then as of now, I haven't played in so fucking long.
Right.
Years, man.
Yeah.
I mean, once I have like a bigger studio and bigger fucking pockets full of money, I'll buy a drum set again.
I know. I just want to fill my space with like, I want to straight up just one of everything. Just like I have like a drum kit, sweet guitar, sweet bass, just to be able to like have everything, just be able to plug and play and record. Dude, you could just like be like, here, I'll just track my drums, track my guitar. You just make something all by yourself, just jamming around. Dude, that
just having your own studio, man, it's the best.
It is so cool.
It's the best. Yeah,
I'm getting there a little bit. I got my mixer,
Yeah.
got my speakers.
just need to get a good drum set again. I'd love to play again.
Yes.
It'd be so fun.
Dude, drums
love
are
them.
So fun.
I'd really like to get like I had seen before, like I saw some years ago. There were some dope drum kits that were like acoustic kits mixed with like electric kits. It's kind of like a little bit of both,
Right.
and not just an acoustic kit with like a sampling pad. It had like other dope shit. I really don't know what I'm talking about, but it was like some kind of hybrid between like an electric drum set and an acoustic drum set, something like that.
Weird.
That's what I fucking
One
want.
that has like, that almost has like easy to like trig your drums where it like will
Sure.
record super well, like where you plug in and you don't have to like mic it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something, a whole bunch of shit like that. Like I
That's
know
so
it had a
cool.
sample pad and other things, and it might have had like a mix of like electric and acoustic heads or something, but something like that, that'd be great for me. I'd love something like that.
Oh, it'd be so
Some
fun.
little multi-use, but that'd be fun as shit. Like, yeah, I'm good on bass guitars right now. I got a shit ton. I'll never have to buy any again.
Really?
I mean, all the ones I have, I love. Like, it's like my dream bass guitars and shit.
Really?
They weren't expensive or anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Guitars aren't that bad. At
depending.
all.
I had a
Yeah.
Rickenbacker bass
Really?
at one point. One was
Whoa.
sexy. Yeah, you know what they look like. You know.
I would know it if I saw it.
One of them on the wall.
Oh, snap.
Maybe bottom right, like on the list.
Ooh.
Those styles. The one up above that's like red
Yeah.
on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit classic fucking.
Those look pretty.
Those are my favorite looking basses and shit.
Yeah.
I
those look
owned it,
really
dude.
Sweet.
And I know I'm gonna piss off a bunch of people right now if they hear this, but I didn't really like it that much.
You didn't like the way it sounded?
the way it played.
Oh.
People are gonna be like, "What? You fucking uncultured fuck."
Oh, you don't even know.
Actually, best bass guitar I ever made.
Right.
What it was
okay.
was it was fine. It was great. It had some flat wound strings on there, real smooth.
Ooh, yeah.
It was fun to play and it looked sexy as fuck.
Oh, I'm sure that one with like the third one from the bottom is pretty cool.
I think that might be just an electric guitar. It could be a bass. But I had like the one that was basically like second from the bottom.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing about it was all great and everything, except the neck was like the neck felt like an acoustic guitar neck, like it was thick, like a fat neck.
Whoa.
I don't really like that. I
Yeah.
guess. I like a thin
acoustic
neck.
guitars are hard to play for me too.
I like a thin ass neck.
Yeah.
And then the
all the better for me to choke it.
yeah. And then the bass guitars I do have, they go all the way up to like 24 fret.
Oh.
I really like that. I mean,
Right.
it's just kind of fun to
Nice long neck.
fuck around with super high notes. And
Hell yeah.
yeah, good range. But the bass guitars I own, the ones I really like are Dean, that
Dean.
brand Dean. It's a Dean Rhapsody.
Oh.
It's fucking nice as shit.
Never heard of it.
I love it. It's my favorite one to play. I've owned a bunch of basses over the years,
Really?
and so
That's cool, man.
that's
I
been
didn't
my
know
favorite.
that.
I guess I've held on to that. And that bass, they made like a bunch of different versions of. They had like an 8-string bass,
Oh.
and not like the thick neck, but like the one where it's kind of set up like a 12-string guitar where it's like 2 strings really close to each other, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like the same size neck, but it's just like 8 strings.
That's
They also
cool.
did that for a 12-string too, where it's like 3 strings really close to each other.
Super close.
Yeah, but still not like normal looking neck and everything, you know? It's not like one of those big
not
crazy
super fat wide
they could tap on or whatever. Like,
sitar.
yeah, but so they had those, and I do own an 8-string bass, but it's not the Dean one. It's a Schecter, which is also really nice.
How many basses do you have altogether?
Not a whole bunch, but like probably 5.
Sweet.
Let me
Hey, man,
think.
that's
Now,
your thing.
like easily off the top of my head, I can easily think of like. Wait a minute. Yeah, 4 for sure. I know I got 4. I might have another one, maybe just 4.
Just wait till I hit the lotto. I'm gonna have a
Yeah.
synth library. I'm just gonna have it attached to the wall,
Yeah.
modular synthesizer thing, just making weird sounds.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, the one. So I got the Dean Rhapsody, it's just regular electric bass. I have this other one that's super dope. It's a semi-hollow body electric one.
I just saw my grandpa plays music with his friend, and his friend's the bass player, and he has a really cool acoustic bass, and it sounds like a stand-up bass, but it's kind of got like a little bit of an electric part to it, but it just looks like an acoustic guitar. And man, he was slapping that thing. It sounded really cool, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounded like a stand-up bass hybrid electric, because it could get really loud and boomy, and it had a really nice.
Hell yeah.
It sounded so cool.
Oh, and the semi-hollow body one is also fretless. So.
Oh.
I need to bring that one into the studio when I'm recording and shit. That'd probably be best.
Hell
for
yeah.
sound and shit. I need to get the flat wound strings on there so it's just smooth as fuck. But and the nice thing about that is it's fretless, but it does have the fret markings.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm a simpleton. I'm not that good. Like I would. It totally helps, dude. Like fretless without the markings, I'm too stupid. I'm not that good.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's way more helpful to have the fret markings, so, or at least as a way to learn fretless better. But
Right.
so I love that fact about it. Like,
That is so cool.
yeah. So I love those basses. Super nice body,
You
thin
make
ass
some
neck.
Boom bappy, like
Mhm.
like super smooth bass line
Hell
stuff.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I got an acoustic bass too, a Washburn, I think. And I don't really like most acoustic basses because to me they seem like really big and fucking
Yeah, dude, it was
huge,
crazy. It was
thick as
huge.
fuck,
It was huge.
long as shit, and like the body's like thick as fuck. But mine actually has like a thinner body and shit, and
Oh.
the style looks pretty crazy. It's kind of cool looking, but so I love that. It's perfect for me. So I think I'm set on basses. I have no reason I should be buying.
Right.
I got the Rickenbacker because I liked it. I sold it just because I used the money for other things I was investing in for other projects and shit at the time, other equipment and
Yeah, I've
whatnot.
almost sold my Moog already. Like, I was gonna sell it to get a different thing that like worked a little better with my setup, but ultimately I think I'm just gonna tough it out and keep it. I might sell it down the line, but they don't really go down in value. They'll just stay there. It's not gonna get all crazy, super expensive.
Hell yeah.
Because like the stuff that would be cool to get, like when they discontinue stuff and then you have it and then you keep it for forever in mint condition, and like that's a good way to make some money, man.
I ain't selling my shit.
I know. I don't want to sell stuff. I have such a problem.
You need to just invest and buy 2 of the same thing. Keep one locked away, and it's like, oh, it's worth $50,000 now. Never been touched. Still in the box. That would be crazy.
I work with this guy who was just telling me the other day that he buys like American dolls and like Barbies and stuff, and he like keeps them, and he has like vintage, like real diamond studded like Princess Diana Barbies and stuff.
Dude, Princess Diana, just the fact that it's Princess Diana, that would be worth some money.
He said it's worth like $40,000. $40,000 for a doll. Dude, he bought it for like 8 or something like that, and she wasn't dead.
Like $8,000?
Yeah, he bought it for like $8,000.
She was alive?
I think so.
Must be the diamonds. Those assholes.
Yeah,
that shit ain't valuable, dude.
Or like, yeah, it was something wild, but now it's worth crazy. And he's like, yeah, I got an offer on it for 35, and he's like, no, if we just wait it out, it'll be 40. And he was like telling me all this stuff.
Till you get 50,
I was like, dude, you just like dolls. Just admit it. I was like, just tell me.
Yeah.
You're collecting all these dolls. Like, you're really gonna sell them?
He has to buy expensive ones just to cover up the fact that I'd be willing to buy cheap ones. I just like dolls, but I need people to think it's an investment hobby.
Thing. Yeah.
Man.
He's like, I don't know. You never see a grown man buy dolls, but man, I got like $100,000 in my shed.
Does he have any kids?
Yeah.
Better keep him the fuck away.
Yeah, right.
Especially if he has a daughter. It's like, no. Yeah, they like destroyed him or something.
I can't imagine just being like, well, you know, if we really are in a pinch, we have a $40,000 Princess Diana doll. Could put down a gigantic payment on a house.
Yeah. Christ. Man. But yeah, those fucking bases I have, it's like, they're perfect for me. I love them. It's like my dream base, and it's like, they're not expensive or anything. I mean, they don't make that anymore, that style and shit. So, I mean, maybe it's worth more now, but I mean, even when I bought it, it was just a cheap just fucking couple $100 or a few hundred. Like, they were just simple, whatever you do, regular fucking bass guitar. Now I know they don't make those anymore, and they might be somewhat sought after. I mean, maybe people like me.
Right.
Like, I bought the fretless semi-hollow body version years later. I was like, I got to buy this now, or else I'm never going to find it again for sale because, they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
It's hard to find, and it was a good price. I was like, fuck yeah, I'll just buy this shit. So glad I did.
Oh,
but,
so cool.
yeah, those aren't necessarily, like Dean, I don't think it's necessarily worth anything. And I have the Washburn and the Schecter. I think those are pretty good brands, but
yeah, I don't
nothing
know
crazy like Rickenbacker.
Bass
Like if
brands.
you're trying to just stock up on a bunch of Rickenbackers or something, it's gonna cost you so much money, dude.
The expensive ones,
dude. Yeah, fuck. Like I said, a couple $100 for my other ones. I sold the Rickenbacker, like I sold it for like $1,300 or something.
Whoa,
like, Jesus Christ.
That's how much my Moog cost.
Yeah,
$1,300.
Christ.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, that was on sale. Stupid.
I got a good acoustic guitar too, Takamine, so that's a decent brand.
Oh,
yeah.
I know. I've been thinking about getting just a couple $100 like guitar, like a little like Les Paul,
right,
Epiphone thing,
sure,
something like that. Just because I literally have my Squier Strat from when I was 10.
Yeah.
I have, and it's like a short necked one. It's like a small guitar, and it's like for a kid basically, but it's still there in fine condition. I've played it for years. I've let people borrow it. It's still perfectly fine guitar. Could use a little touch ups here and there, but it'd be cool to have something a little bit better down there. Because when I've been sampling things, you just plug it right into the guitar, take cool guitar hits, like reverse stuff. That's the best. Throwing effects on that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Taking your own samples is so fun.
Oh yeah. I love making samples.
Me too.
Even just like when I'm recording a song, just having weird shit in the background, just fucking, even if it's just vocals, fucking with vocals and fucking with them. Like,
yeah, you take a lot of sounds from like random things in like your guys' beats.
I have before a little bit. I prefer to like make my own shit. I'd rather.
Right? Is it a lot of
Dude,
it you?
dude,
It sounds like
well,
it's like there's like some stuff
yeah.
like I can't remember what the song's name was, but I remember one that I listened to recently. There was like a bunch of like really cool like weird blends of like random like things said and stuff. Like sound like it was like recorded from something.
That's probably us.
Yeah, probably you guys.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Definitely. That's my favorite. I like
It is
fucking with
fun, huh?
myself, and Jacob's always wanting to like sample shit from us. I'm like, just make our own, dude. Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good time. But yeah, I didn't have so I had my basses and my acoustic guitar. I used to own electric guitars too all the time, but I hadn't had one for like several years. My mom just had to like slim down on a bunch of her shit, so I just took her guitar. I was like, all right, I'll just take it. Like,
Yeah.
so it's just a simple Fender electric Strat or whatever. So I was like, all right, yeah, cool. I got a
dude.
guitar again. Cool, nice.
Yeah.
Just add to the collection some
I
more.
know.
And a mandolin.
Ooh,
I was like, oh,
that's cool.
cool. Word.
I got some like random stuff in my parents' house still. I think my brother had like a trumpet that he played in school that's like in my parents' attic that I just want to go and steal, and like a set of bells from
Yeah,
like school.
fuck
I just
yeah.
want to like have all that stuff down there just to like mess around with, because like if you like put like a weird mic, like a contact mic or something on something weird, you can just make so many weird like hits and sounds with all that kind of stuff.
Right. Man. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I forget what I was gonna say, but I don't know.
Drip.
Splash. Lost it. It's gone.
That's
It'll
okay.
come back. But shit. Hell yeah. I've been staying busy though.
Have you?
Yeah. Fucking around with all this music and art and
Yeah, that's
everything else. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think I need to. Or else
What's
I'll
been
go
your main
insane.
focus lately?
Well, over the past couple years, we've been focusing on building out like our like multimedia art company kind of shit we've been fucking with. Like,
Yeah, all of it's fun. you
yeah,
know?
definitely.
Videos, drawings, making shirts.
Right, yeah, all that shit.
It's
So
the shit, man.
it's like I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it all. It's what I love to do. I guess.
Do you like to force your way through like creative blocks? Because dude, I feel like I've just been like so.
Yeah, no, you said you were
burnt.
you were having a little lull.
Yeah, I've been burnt out really bad lately. I don't know why.
Like sometimes you can just like sit there and like, all right, I'm gonna make something, and you can try. Sometimes good things happen.
Yeah.
Sometimes not so much.
Right.
It depends. I mean, it depends what it is I'm working on.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm writing lyrics, I'm like if I'm just like no ideas or anything. But if I sit down and try to write lyrics, maybe it'll suck at first, but then eventually I'll break through and I'm like, oh, this is great.
Yeah. Then it
And
gets
I
better
get
at
it
the
going.
end.
Usually, like that for lyrics is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to break through like drawing blocks. I just end
I
up with
agree.
bullshit drawings.
Dude, I feel like that's why I got out of drawing.
Yeah.
Like I would just be like, I don't know what to draw. I'm only good at drawing like crazy faces and portraits and scenery, and that's it. And that's what I like to draw. I like to draw like trees and the sky and like stuff like that. But that's it. That's all
I want to get more
I draw
into like
weird stuff, kind of. But
yeah,
distorted things. But that's like all I draw, and I just get bored of it and I stop.
yeah. I do a lot of weird faces when I'm doodling.
Yeah, yeah. Me
The
too.
majority is weird faces when I'm
Yeah.
doodling, but and random things. I mean, I'm more of like a designer and a cartoonist anyway. I'm not very good as far as like fucking fine artist and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I wish. That'd be
I haven't
crazy.
done any like cool like painting, fine art in forever.
I haven't painted in forever. I've never been a painter. Sometimes it's fun to fuck around.
Wanna
Make
do
something
some
for myself.
watercolors?
I like watercolor. One of my favorite mediums is ink and watercolor.
Me too.
That shit's perfect.
That's the best.
It's so good.
It's
But
the best.
I'd like to maybe I could get better at that, but I don't know. I really want to get better at drawing not landscapes, but maybe like cityscapes or just like a street, buildings.
Yeah, those
Like just basically background shit. Just draw this room or something. You know?
Yeah.
I want to get better at that.
just
I
gotta
guess.
like take certain objects and then just like draw them.
Right.
That is crazy to bring yourself to do sometimes.
I know.
It
I need
is
to.
so
I
hard
need
bring
to
yourself to do
get
that
back
stuff.
into that. It's gonna get better now since we're gonna rearrange the whole studio.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
dude, once
the
everything-
workflow will get even better. So that'll help me a lot too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess over the last couple of years we've just been focusing on trying to actually start a business. Basically, you know, we're just artists,
Yeah.
so it's just
Be like, hey,
we're trying to. Well, we got to fucking do our things. What
Make
we're
a
gonna do?
video.
So try and make something of it.
Want a beat? Video? Want a feature?
So it's just all this culmination of all of our bullshit. Trying
That's
to
cool.
make that into a whole fucking deal. Like, I mean, you know, it just started with like the music, and
Yeah.
along with the music is the videos because we do our own shit. So
Yeah, dude, I still love your guys' first video. The one where you did a bunch of the time lapse stuff with like, I can't remember any names, but the one where like Jacob had like the hat on his head,
yeah,
where like rolled down and rolled up.
Yeah.
Dude.
And he scoots
Yeah.
across the floor.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was super random. It's
TV
funny. That's
light.
dope that you
That's the
picked
one
that
it's
out
called.
because it's a really quick clip too that showed that.
Yeah, well, that's the fun stuff. Those like
Yeah.
little weird like super weird time lapse
Oh,
things
and that's
where
the
you're
thing.
like
It's so
doing like the super slow like, all right, move it a little bit more, and it just looks like claymation.
yeah.
Yeah.
That stop motion animation
Yeah.
is so good. But yeah, it was fun. It's always fun.
I know.
I fucking love making videos and editing them, dude.
Yeah.
Building them. I don't know. It's crazy. I'll usually I'll have a premise. We'll make an idea for a video, and I'll even like maybe storyboard some of it just to get a framework of like the
Ooh.
shots or what we're gonna do.
Oh, that's good.
So it's like I always have an idea in my head, but then the video always turns out different than what I thought it was gonna look like. But it always turns out perfect.
Yeah,
it's
it
dude,
turns-
it's perfect.
that's what
It's
you
like
make.
this is exactly what I.
What do you guys use for like a camera? Do you have like a cool camera?
No,
No, just use phones and shit.
no. I use a GoPro. Like
Nice,
just one GoPro, dude.
nice.
Yeah.
How much is a GoPro?
How much?
Yeah.
I mean,
A couple $100.
it depends. They have different
Yeah,
models,
like
you
super
know.
crazy models.
So I always got to get top of the line, Ian.
I know. That's
Because
that's
the thing
my
is, I'm not
too.
trying to be
I-
like a fucking only the best, but I mean,
Yeah,
but
it's-
yeah, only the best
you wanna
because
get-
I'm not upgrading my shit every year, so it's like this shit's got to last me like several years. So it's like I got to get the top of the line.
That's
Fucking.
the thinking of a gangster.
So I mean, when I bought my GoPro, it was like
Yeah.
at least 400. I mean, I don't know if that included like I got a bunch of accessories and shit too.
Yeah.
With the accessories, I've probably spent like a shit ton of money.
Dude, I would really love to know the amount of like stuff I've spent on just like my iPad and like apps in there. Just like all that random stuff, like little digital purchases.
Mm-hmm. Man,
That's gotta add up.
me, it's
It'd be
more physical
crazy.
purchases, all this equipment
Yeah.
and gear
That's kind of
for
what
the
I'm
business and shit
I'm trying
too.
to switch into. I like the gear. I like twisting a knob. When I'm making the music, it's like, ooh, yeah, you feel so much more connected to it. I don't know why I never started out like that.
That's why I love that Electribe. It was so
yeah,
great.
dude. You need to bust
Super
it out
fun.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We will after this.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck
But yeah, I got the thing in a case too, so it's gonna stay mint.
yeah. Oh,
But yeah, with the fucking business, we just with starting that up. I mean, obviously, we're still doing what we've always done: music, film, art. But then to try and make money, you know, we've gotten into making apparel and shit too. So
yeah.
we're heading down that road.
Some shirts.
Yeah, we've been doing that. Shirts and other
That's why you
things.
got all this,
All
screen
this.
printing.
All this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Fuck yeah. So
I always wanted to make a Drippy Faucet shirt, even though I don't like play shows or anything.
Just do it.
I think it'd be cool to just make
does
like,
Drippy have followers?
Okay, I have 2 fans that are actual like real fans that aren't just like my friends that will like press play on SoundCloud every once in a while. I have 2 people. One person is from Russia. Shout out to Kisser.
Shout out, Kisser.
Shout out. But he'll always comment on my videos, and he like makes electronic music that is actually pretty good. And it's like some Russian dude, and he's always like, dude, this is so crazy. Like, it was like, oh man, he's like, whoa, he'll be like, you're getting better. He'll like compliment like super like nice things on my stuff, and I'll like repost some of his things. I got a couple of tracks of his on my SoundCloud. But then there's this other guy who I think also makes like iPad music. I think we ended up like following each other through Korg Gadget.
Okay.
It's like a program where it's basically in like an all-in-one little suite that Korg makes. They have it on the computer too, but they're like little like individual like little instruments. They're like little electribes. They're like little VSTs. It's like a bass. And it's really cool. And they have their own like integration through like SoundCloud and like the way you can search other people that make music on Gadget alone and like produce it and put it out. And I ended up following a lot of people like through that. And because I like some of my stuff is from there. Some of my stuff is from it's kind of all over. Like I'll take loops and stuff and like randomly put them in there. But I met a lot of people through there. But those people are actually like super cool. They're always liking and reposting my stuff.
Hell yeah,
which is pretty cool.
Well, either way, regardless of how many people know Drippy Faucet,
dude, those two people, I'm always like, oh man, they're gonna like this. I was always thinking of them, but I haven't posted in forever. I feel
always doing
bad.
it for the fans.
Right. I tried to get in contact with that guy once to be like, dude, what's up, man? Thanks for because SoundCloud is so bad with like
contacting.
Yeah, dude. Like people can comment and like and repost your stuff, and you can't be like, oh, hey, thanks, man. It's not like easy to like with your phone. Like I can't like. You can get like the little manager thing, but it's not like Instagram, which it should be like, where you can like at the people and they get a notification that pops up and they commented back at you. It's like time stamped to like where you're like listening to stuff. SoundCloud could be so much better. It could be.
You can't contact them through the Pulse app.
I have before. Yeah, but it's still like you have to get a separate app for that. It could be just so much more well rounded. That's the thing that sucks. Because I was thinking about making a YouTube, but
well, it could be beneficial.
It'd probably be better than a SoundCloud. I feel like nobody.
I mean, just have both anyway.
Yeah, because you have to. Whenever you're like throw up a link for a SoundCloud, it's like, hey, and then you click on it, and it's like download the app if somebody doesn't use it, and they're like, fuck that.
You know? Yeah, like we don't have. Like I know I don't have many followers at all. I mean, I guess majority of friends and shit.
Yeah,
like maybe Facebook and and with the business we're gaining more on like Facebook and Instagram, but I don't have shit on SoundCloud. I don't have shit on Twitter.
Yeah, I like Twitter though.
Yeah.
I don't follow. I only follow like 2 people that I know in like real life that actually post on there. But I love following all the celebrities and talking shit to them and stuff just randomly.
Well, you can get lost for hours doing that.
Yeah, it's true. But that's how I keep up on a lot of my news and stuff, random stuff. But it's fun. Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, I do. I've done a couple things with Eric Murphy.
Yeah? Yeah, didn't you do a beat for him?
Yeah, I made a beat. Bizarder System is what it's called on his last EP, I think he was calling it. Maybe just an album. It's like 7 tracks long. And what was it called? I can't remember what it's called right off the top of my head. That's so mean.
Well, the one he came out with was like
it had him on the cover. It was white and black.
Oh.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
That was very recent?
It was Hendrix. It was like
Hendrix.
Yeah, Hendrix.
I was thinking of the one he came out. Yeah, he had like a. Didn't he come out with like a 3-volume EP, the Pity Poopy Party,
whatever. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. That was a lot.
Were you on
that's
that?
a lot of work. No, I was
just
not
on the Hendrix.
That was a lot of the other people. Yeah, I've only made one beat. It's like I'm a pretty dodgy person. I have to be like sit down in a room or like have like a beat completely done just randomly out of nowhere. Like I'm struggling. I really want to make a freaking album so bad of just like a beat tape, or I want to like have like some of those people like Soul True or like Eric and like some of those other people. I want to like make a bunch of beats and just like have like one person be featured on each song. Like have like have like you guys on there on like one single song,
good idea.
And have like just my beats, but like one kind of like a Static Selecta tape or something like
really
that.
Really good idea, dude.
That'd be fun. I should do it.
You gotta do it,
so
man.
Fucking lazy, dude.
You just gotta get those fucking, bass beats. Like the ones you've started building.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I like all these. You just gotta force yourself to like, all right, I guess I'll build these into songs. Like,
yeah, that's
a hard part too.
I am so my worst critic too, because I'll release
something.
Oh,
me too. It's
and
so
then
hard.
I'm just like, oh, I hate that part of my song that I already like put out into the world, and there it is. It's just there. It's like I fucked up. I overlooked something. Dude, too quick with the process.
I'm so critical when it's like I'm really critical of lyrics, but
Oh yeah,
And I think I'm even way more critical when it comes to writing a song, like the music part, because I'm like, I'll come up with like just some simple riff, and it's just making beats. So it's like I can do anything, and it's like I'll make a catchy riff or cool riff. I'm like, this has been done before.
Yeah,
There's no way this hasn't been done before. I'm just a fucking fraud, or, I'm like, it needs to be more original. But it's like, how is it gonna be? It's just gonna be
it's so
a compilation of a bunch of different layers and riffs.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, but
yeah, most of my stuff, the Drippy stuff, 90% of my lyrics on there are completely freestyled. So I'm just like, man, dude, when I look back, I'm like, oh man, like most of it's so distorted that like if I created a word or like something, I'll just be like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll just put it out. It's so dumb. That was kind of just like the whole point when I made that. I thought it would be a really cool thing because I was like really in the zone at the time when I created it, and like the whole like first like chunk of like the stuff that I did was every day. I would make something, completely produce it, write a little bit down like for like a hook, and then like freestyle a couple things and do like some weird stuff to it. And it was going to be like a musical diary, like where it was just like, all right, I'm going to do these things and I'm going to get them fucking done. And then then I started being like, oh, maybe I should make something cool. And I was like, nah. And I just stopped making stuff altogether, basically. Sort of.
Get at it, dude. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be a good idea.
It would. It was pretty fun for a little bit. Yeah, we played me and Justin Means. We did the like the DJE thing for at the Figgy for the Junetopia.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we basically just like played their beats. We kind of jammed a little bit like before and after like a little bit, and he was like playing some keys and I was kind of like just looping a little bit of beats, and that was pretty fun. And they were rapping and we were just like using their laptop and then my iPad too, and that was really, really fun. But I want to do that with like the gear. I know. Yeah, I know. I wish I just had like a rapper that lived in my basement. I could just go down and be like, here, just be like, that's really good at freestyle. And I just like make beats and just be like, yeah, just kill it. That'd be so awesome.
Hell yeah. And that's the other thing. I'm no good at freestyling. Not really.
That's all I did. I'm so bad.
I mean, if I do freestyle, I mean, it's not gonna be anything good. It's just gonna be some dumb, simple shit. Well, I really enjoy, like if I make a beat, I really just enjoy building a song, just writing the most, what I think is good lyrics or something, you know, like that's most fun for me, piecing together, like actually writing the lyrics. I find most joy out of that, I guess.
Writing is fun. I hate my voice so much, and then I'll like say some dumb shit.
So does everyone.
Right, yeah, I guess we all do. Like, we're all our own worst critics, but yeah, like I'll say some dumb shit. I'll just be like, this is dumb. I hate it, but it's out there. I've gotten over it. That's kind of why I was like, yeah, Drippy Faucet could be a secret. It could be a secret because this is me like expressing myself, and I'm so nervous to do that in general. So it's just like, that was cool for a while, but the gig is up.
Now we're making waves of flesh.
Yeah. Now
flesh waves.
Making beats.
Hell yeah.
Dropping tracks.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, with being a lyricist, that's the other thing. It's like, oh my God, like lyrics of mine in the past, I'm like, ooh.
Oh God, yeah. Don't listen to anything from 2+ years ago.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Even now, it's like, fucking, don't listen to anything. Wait till I come up with my new shit.
Exactly.
No, it's fine, but yeah, Christ. That's the, you get to see the progression.
Yeah.
Everyone gets to see the progression.
Yeah.
Well, no one can find our first shit we came out with.
Really?
That's not out.
It's all gone?
It was on MySpace.
Oh.
So if anyone's listening,
that was a long time ago.
you might be able to dig up some old MySpace shit. But I tried to check at one point, and I feel like they deleted our shit or something.
I feel like MySpace did go through some of those old things and kind of clear up space, but I don't know how that stuff works.
Yeah, so. I don't know. It might be out there.
It's probably out there in some weird audio file.
I think there was on our... Well, actually, we have a new website now.
Really?
The MOB and everything.
Nice.
MOBQC.com. Plug.
Plug.
But because it used to, when we were just doing the music, it was just millcitymob.com.
Yeah.
We still have that URL, but anyway, the MOBQC.com has all of our shit, music, art, everything. When it was just the Mill City Mob website, there was like an Easter egg link in the website where you could find the old shit.
Nice.
It was like in the discography.
That's cool.
Where it just looked like pictures, but if you actually click on the words, it would take you to the MySpace or something. But it's all gone now. No worth telling you.
R.I.P.
Maybe it's out there. Maybe.
How long have you guys been doing that for? To be on MySpace? I feel like it's been a shorter amount of time, but it hasn't. It's
Well,
been
even
a
when I
while.
think back to when we started, I'm still thinking like, really, we were still on MySpace back then?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I probably just put it on MySpace just cause it was
Yeah.
still maybe a little relevant.
But I mean,
we didn't start Mill City Mob until 2012.
yeah, just after high school. So yeah, I mean, shit, 6 years.
But I still feel like MySpace was done by then. You know?
How long of a break have you guys taken from like your last when you were playing a lot of shows until now?
It's been a couple years.
Yeah, it's been a while, right?
Like over the couple years, we only played like maybe a couple house shows.
Right.
It's really small.
That little string of those few songs that those Poor Bill songs. Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. He's got a buddy who's really fucking good at making. He's really into EDM. That's really what he focuses on, is super electronic shit.
What's
and
his
everything.
name?
His name's John Beal. Shout out, John Beal. I need to get him in here.
I feel like I've seen his name on the internet or something at some point.
I know when Poor Bill would credit his, like when he would post a song on YouTube and he would go by Skinny. And
Skinny?
He listed that name.
Oh,
Skinny.
I've heard of that before.
But yeah, he just
I don't
goes
know
by
why.
John Beal.
I swear that
even
sounds familiar.
Like I think he just goes by John Beal when he releases
Yeah.
EDM and shit. But the thing, dude, he's so fucking talented. This kid, he's so good. It's like fucking insanely professional sounding.
No, those dude. I was
and
like, whoa.
and he's really focuses on EDM. But Jacob coerced him into like making some hip hop type shit. And that was only because Jacob would like hang out with him and they'd kind of fuck around together. Because apparently, from what Jacob says, like, he's not into it really. He doesn't want to just do that. He doesn't want to just make beats for people, and he wants to focus on his EDM and shit. And that's good. But we're really trying to. Maybe someday we'll get through to him. Make some more beats.
No, because those.
I'm really a fan of his shit because he's so fucking good. Like
I remember what was the first one he posted. The Tung Fu.
Was that's the one we did the music video for that one.
Right.
I don't know if it was.
It wasn't
I don't think it was the first one,
No.
but we did that video for it.
Oh, okay. Well, that was like
It was
the
him.
first chunk of them, right? Or like that.
He's got a whole chunk. He's got like a good.
Yeah, dude. I was like, whoa, where did these come from? This is crazy, dude.
I'm jealous of that poor Bill EP.
Yeah,
That shit's
dude.
fire,
That
dude.
shit is cool,
Like,
man.
Super fucking
Super
good.
cool.
Yeah, so I'd love to see his work flourish. You know.
Yeah.
He's definitely got some fucking real talent. But
yeah, dude.
yeah, so yeah, and that shit, yeah, he's so good. We'll probably have him at least maybe. We could probably have him master our shit from now on. I like.
Is
producing.
he really good at that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I like producing and everything and mixing myself.
I'm really bad at that stuff. Really bad. Like I'm kind of getting it a little bit, but that's not my
practice, I guess.
That's not my strong suit.
Yeah, there's definitely an art to it for sure. But
yeah.
even just me doing it on my small scale, like, I think I'm decent.
I have better like headphones and I have better speakers now in my new setup. So I feel like my more recent things have sounded better in that range. But dude, I used to just like everything I've made up until I don't know 2 months ago has been on like $20 headphones.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's it. So sorry.
Most of all the shit we've released has been on like, you know, a subpar microphone and everything. And so now once we release our new shit, it should be great. And I mean, I used Lander for mastering. I don't know if you've heard of that. It's like it masters your shit via algorithms and shit.
Huh.
So like,
There's a lot of VSTs.
I put my trust into algorithms. So I'm
Me
like,
too.
okay, fuck
Me too.
yeah. And it was fine. That's what I did my single with. I had it mastered through there. I was like, yeah, it's just fine.
Dude, there's
Sounds good to me.
Grand Finale is one. That is like just a thing you can plug into your iPad and you can literally just go like on these sliders.
Yeah.
And you can kind of just like boost the bass a little bit, compress it a little bit, but overall, like it immediately sounds better and mastered.
Yeah.
It's stereo widened and like everything. You can just plug it in through that and basically just be like,
Yeah.
if your volume isn't too loud on everything, it's just
And
It's
there's
so
ways,
nice.
there's like
I love
plugins and shit
algorithms.
for Pro Tools. You can master within Pro Tools.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure most everyone wouldn't recommend it. You know, they'd be like, we'll just have a professional or something. But
Yeah.
you can do it. I mean, but yeah, I tried the Lander thing and that was fine. It sounded really good to me. But yeah, we might have John Beal master our shit because he's very talented. John Beal, if you're listening, which you're not, but
Does he have some sweet like gear like to do all that on?
I don't even know what he uses really.
Really?
But I think
Mysterious.
honestly, I think with him, he's so talented. I don't even think it matters. Like he has some equipment and shit, but I think he's mainly just that fucking good. Like he's really good at just mixing, mastering.
Sweet.
Yeah, as you know, Poor Bill shit's fire.
Yeah, those are some great songs. Good job, Jacob.
Good job, you guys. So proud. Yeah, so. Yeah, I'd love to collab with John maybe down the road. He's great.
Yeah, people need to collab more.
I'm horrible
and
at
just
that.
do more stuff.
I'm horrible at collabing.
I would love to collab more. I need to like I'm so busy. Like it sucks being super busy.
Oh
but
God!
I would
tell me about.
Yeah, it really sucks. But collabing more would be awesome because I'd love to make beats with like everybody and just like I love to kick it with someone who is gonna like rap over something like while I was there creating it and we like created together sort of like
We could do it. That's what just what me and Jacob were doing the other night. Since I said we were
exactly
finally getting back into
I did
making
that with
beats.
Jacob a bunch back in the day, but I haven't seen him in forever. But yeah, we used to mess around with I had an old beat pad and we were just like I remember we sat in my apartment back in the day with this other fuck who shall not be named.
I think I know, but I can't remember who.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
You can tell me later.
Yeah, I will. Fuck you, Joe. He's not listening either. No, there's no one who would ever know, but
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was kind of fucking with the music. Jacob was already working on the lyric part. Like, okay, fine. Like,
right.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, it's good now. I'm glad. Finally, I
dude.
got my computer shit fixed up, so now we're back into producing. So hopefully we'll get some shit out within the next, who knows how.
Yeah.
but yeah, that's the problem with me and collabing. I'm just like I'm really fucking selfish.
That too. That's a big problem. of
And
mine.
not purposely. I'm not trying to be that way. It's just because like whenever it's like valuable time with our shit, it's like I'm trying to.
Exactly.
We're getting back to playing shows. It's like I need more material. I can't just be like, oh yeah, come do a fucking feature. Now I can't play this shit live. Oh, now I can't play this shit live.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like I need to rely on someone else to get on the track. You know, it's like I really like just making music for us.
Right.
It's like
Well, and it's so much easier when it can just be like you and Jacob.
And once we get more in our catalog, in our repertoire,
Yeah.
then it'll be way more room to do more of that. But yeah, we're always like strapped for fucking beats and shit. Cause fucking A. But now we're finally producing some more again, so we're on a good path now.
That's so
It's
cool.
been a long time coming with all this bullshit with the business and thing. That's what we, like I said earlier, been focusing on, because we do music and art and all this shit anyways. We're like, all right, we're gonna make a living out of it, you guys. They said we couldn't, but we'll try it. So
Hey man.
with making the shirts and shit, we've been focusing on that side of the business too, because that's the area where we can actually make money off of, so
Right.
that's fine. Merch and shit.
Yeah, dude. That's
And
the
we're-
best part.
Soon we're about to be getting into
Some scrap.
handmade poster prints and shit too.
Ooh.
And all this and that, so it'll come around soon. So
Ooh,
we're on the path.
posters.
We'll get there eventually. It's always very slow with us. I mean,
yeah.
just because, dude, trying to build an empire check by check, like fucking Christ. But it's good. We're getting a lot of progress made.
Dude,
I can always look back on the previous year, and we're a lot farther ahead than.
right.
So it's fine. It's good. It's just that it takes a long time, and just with over the years doing music and art, it's kind of cool because I've accumulated all this gear and equipment to help us do what we need to do. So we have all these means of creation now,
I know.
and keep building up more and more. There's always more shit, but it's like we're coming to a good spot. And now we're about to be rearranging the whole studio. So it's going to get better. It can only get better. So,
I know. My just like little transfer of a glow up to actually being able to have a space has been like,
yeah.
it's been so cool. Just be able to, like, I'm going to go downstairs for a while And just being able to be like,
yeah.
oh, I can just turn on a few things and it's just all.
It's there,
all
dude. That's
on.
what I need.
It's all
yeah,
on.
because it's like, dude, fucking Christ. With us, it's like with all the different shit we have. It's like, all right, half hour setup time.
Yeah.
Then you get to work. Then you got to tear down because it's like everything's put away. There's no room for any of this shit.
Right.
But now there will be. Hopefully,
once it'll be all spread out.
It's like, yeah,
spread everything out.
We'll get there. We're getting there soon. But yeah, it'll be good because as of how it's always been, it's like releasing content every so often, you know, here and there. Eventually, soon, it's going to be like we'll be able to release content like on a steady basis. Drop. That's how it needs to be.
Dude, you guys should come over sometime, though. We should mess around.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Definitely. I'll have to.
Yeah.
You should come over here more and shit.
I will.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be the shit.
This is fun, man.
Yeah, dude.
I'm glad you came on.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
I suppose we'll wrap it up. Stuff. We've been...
How long has it been?
Too long for anyone to still be listening.
Really?
No, they're still out there. We talk good.
Dang.
We talk good shit.
Nice. Yeah. I could talk about this shit all day.
Hell yeah.
I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah. We'll have to do this again sometime.
Yeah, dude. Anytime. Any Monday.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully
we'll have some more guests coming on soon. But yeah, eventually we'll be moving out of our little beautiful corner here.
It's a beautiful corner.
Into a new space. I'm worried.
I never noticed the boxers.
The underwear.
Can you see that on camera?
I think, well...
probably not.
You can see some of those, I think. You might be able to see some of them.
Dude, the underwear is sweet.
Yeah, we got some underwear hanging above us. Underwear lights. I've had some good compliments on how the studio looks. I'm like, yeah, fucking
No,
A.
it looks sweet, dude.
I love it. I love all my dumb shit. So it's like, I need to...
The busy is good.
Yeah, so when we relocate the podcast area, hopefully, or at least eventually, it'll look just as badass as this weird shit does. So, yeah.
Don't rip.
But I like it. It's cozy. It's just too bad this is not a climate-controlled studio, folks. So this is just fucking...
Jesus.
Every so often we'll have a podcast with... Yeah, one time me and Jacob did one in the wintertime. We got our hoodies on. Like freezing. We toughed it out for like 40 minutes or something. And then like one of the other podcasts I did, I had Brandon Carlton on. I was like, man, it's hot as shit. I'm sorry, dude.
Just sweating balls.
But yeah, we will be migrating into a climate-controlled studio sometime in the near future, before year's end, for sure. So we just got a lot of work to do on the whole house and studio. We got some housework to do. Fucking, I've been building shit.
I know how you feel.
So finish all that up for the year, then we can move shit around, and then we'll be coming back at you harder than ever.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Gonna get more shit out steady. You're going to come out with an album one of these days. I know you can.
One day, I will. I'm dedicated enough.
Hell yeah. All right, guys.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me on.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Wait. If people want to find your shit.
Oh, on Instagram, I do drawings at Flesh Waves. I also make music, Flesh Wave on SoundCloud. And also Drippy Faucet on SoundCloud. And that's it.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Drippy Flesh Waves.
Drippy
Faucet.
Drippy
Flesh Waves.
Yeah, anything disgusting, just send it up. I'll make a moniker out of it.
Send us some gross toilet sounds and shit and the samples, and we'll make a beat.
Yeah. I've made a water beat before, completely out of water.
Nice.
It was fun.
Fuck yeah. Ian DeSchepper, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
Ian the Shepherd.
Ian the Shepherd.
Goodbye.